In this video, we'll be taking a look at 2 NBA games happening on December 26, 2022, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 2 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Utah Jazz vs. San Antonio Spurs. The Utah Jazz take on the San Antonio Spurs on the day after Christmas. The Jazz are currently the 7th seed in the West, but are only 3 games back from the leading Denver Nuggets. The Spurs are in the basement of the standings at 14th. They are 5.5 games behind Minnesota for the 10th and final playoff spot. This is the first of 4 matchups between these 2 Western Conference foes. The Utah Jazz have been in decent shape as they've won 4 of their past 6 games overall, and they will be aiming for a 3rd straight win after beating the Wizards in a 120-112 win on Thursday. Malik Beasley led all scorers with 25 points on 9 of 17 shooting off the bench. Jordan Clarkson added 23 points, while Lauri Markkanen chipped in with 21 points on 7 of 14 shooting. As a team, the Jazz shot 48% from the field and 16 of 35 from the 3-point line as they got off to a shaky start and allowed 39 points in the second quarter to trail going into halftime, but they made the necessary adjustments and held the Wizards to just 46 points in the second half to run them down and earn the victory at home. Meanwhile, the San Antonio Spurs have been in a bit of a rut as they've lost 4 of their past 5 games, and they will be hoping for a better performance after getting routed by the Magic in a 133-113 road loss on Friday. Keldon Johnson led the team with 17 points and 4 assists. Tre Jones added 16 points with 8 assists, while Devin Vassell chipped in with 14 points. As a team, the Spurs shot 45% from the field and 12 of 38 from the 3-point line as they got off to a decent start and kept pace with the Magic in a tightly contested first half, but they lost focus and got blown out by 39-24 in the 4th quarter in the end. Looking at the betting trends, the Jazz are 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 road games, 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games against a team with a winning record, and 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games overall. The Pelicans are 5-2 against the spread in their last 7 home games and 6-2 against the spread in their last 8 games following a win. Head-to-head, the over is 6-2 in the last 8 meetings overall. The Pacers are 1-4-1 against the spread in the last 6 meetings in New Orleans, and the Pacers are 3-1 against the spread in the last 5 meetings overall. The San Antonio Spurs are a hard team to get behind in any shape or form, as they lose on the year by an average of 9.5 points, and they lose at home by an average of 9 points. The Spurs also lose in the underdog role by an average of 11 points. The Utah Jazz are still a profitable 20-15 against the spread on the year, and they've shown they can pull away against lesser competition. The Jazz will again be missing Kelly Olynyk, but that shouldn't slow them down against this struggling Spurs team who just got blown out by the Magic in their last outing. The Jazz are 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 road games, and they are 3-1 against the spread in the last 5 meetings overall. So with the line so short, I'll back the Jazz to maintain their momentum. I simply can't get behind the Spurs, so the Utah Jazz to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. This is the highest total Utah has seen since December 2nd 11 games ago. San Antonio has been cashing overs lately, but this line is over-adjusted. The Spurs have gone over in 6 of the last 7, but the total was never this high, and only 1 game was over 230. The Spurs are 26th in offensive efficiency and will not score enough to send the score past the set total again. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Charlotte Hornets vs. Portland Trail Blazers. The 2022-2023 NBA season goes on Monday, December 26, with the Charlotte Hornets facing off against the Portland Trail Blazers in the cross-conference battle at Moda Center in Portland, Oregon. Charlotte and Portland lock horns for the 2nd and final time this regular season, and the Trail Blazers eye their 3rd straight victory over the Hornets. Portland beat Charlotte 105-95 as a 2-point road fave in November. The Charlotte Hornets have been in a major slump as they've lost 9 of their last 11 games, but they will be looking to stay hot in this one after outlasting the Suns in a 134-130 road win on Friday. P.J. Washington led the team with 24 points on 8 of 13 shooting. LaMelo Ball and Terry Rozier scored 23 points each, while Kelly Oubre Jr. chipped in with 19 points off the bench. As a team, the Hornets shot 55% from the field and 16 of 41 from the three-point line as they poured in 70 points in the second and third quarters combined to build a 16-point lead, which proved to be just enough in the end as the Lakers rallied with 43 points in the fourth quarter. Meanwhile, the Portland Trail Blazers have been in a funk as they've lost 4 of their last 5 games, and they will be hoping to snap a 3-game skid after getting routed by the Nuggets in a 120-107 road loss on Friday. Damian Lillard led the way with 34 points, 7 rebounds, and 8 assists. Jerami Grant added 20 points, while Josh Hart tallied 14 points with 11 rebounds and 6 assists. As a team, the Trail Blazers shot 44% from the field and 9 of 35 from the three-point line as they looked to be in control when they exploded for 37 points in the second quarter to take the narrow lead into halftime, but they themselves down in the third quarter where they got outscored by 35-16 to get blown out in the end. Anthony Simons had a rough night as he shot just 6 of 22 from the field and 1 of 10 from the three-point line. Looking at the betting trends, the Hornets are 25-12-2 against the spread in their last 39 road games and 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 games following a win. The Trail Blazers are 2-6 against the spread in their last 8 games against a team with a losing record, 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 home games, and 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 games overall. Head-to-head, the over is 5-2-1 in the last 8 meetings overall. The Hornets are 3-13 against the spread in the last 16 meetings in Portland, and the Hornets are 3-8 against the spread in the last 11 meetings overall. The Hornets could be shorthanded again as Nick Richards is doubtful, while Dennis Smith Jr. is listed as questionable, while the Trail Blazers are keeping eyes on Jusuf Nurkic and Josh Hart, who are both questionable here. The Trail Blazers struggled on their road trip, but they are back at home where they have won 3 of their last 4 games. They are very good offensively, especially at home where they are scoring more than 116 points per game while making over 48% of their shots. They are very aggressive on the offensive glass, which will give them more scoring opportunities. The Hornets aren't very good defensively, and they play worse on the road where they are giving up more than 120 points per game, so expect them to have a hard time slowing down the Trail Blazers. The Hornets have lost 9 of their last 11 games and 6 of their last 8 road games. Despite their slump, they continue to play well offensively, scoring more than 120 points per game in their last 3 games. Their rebounding has been good, which will keep them in this game, but they've been very careless with the ball, turning it over more than 15 times per game on the road, which will lead to easy scoring opportunities for the Trail Blazers, who are averaging more than 7 steals per game at home. With Portland holding opponents under 115 points per game at home, they will keep Charlotte's offense in check. The Hornets haven't been able to build any momentum despite getting all their key players back healthy, while the Trail Blazers need a win to get their season back on track after losing 4 of their last 5. So the Portland Trail Blazers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.